Hey traders, Nick Shaheen here, reviewing Facebook. It's, whatever, 140, 160 characters is not enough, or 240 is not enough on Twitter to express my opinion. Not that anybody cares. But anyway, recently I posted that the dip in Facebook is buyable, went long, profited from it. Now I have longs that are free. How is that? Because I sold some risk into the whoosh down. So if somebody bought lottery tickets from me that ended up losers, I can buy them back. I also bought calls, booked a lot of the calls, but left runners. So now I'm long for free, meaning I didn't pay anything for the calls I'm holding right now. I'm playing with house money. Maybe that sounds better to you. Okay, so level-wise, first of all, let's start the fundamentals. I have to share that the only reason I went long is because my macro still favors the bullish. So I only trade micro, meaning Facebook, when the macro fits. So bullish, except for the headlines that we have. If it wasn't for the stupid headlines that we have from politicians mainly, the bear thesis is pretty thin. Apple at 18 is not expensive. Google at 29 or 28 is not expensive. Facebook at 22, 23 is not expensive. And these are trailing 12 months numbers. So, and growth stock are being bought. So bullish sentiment is still there. Just take out the headlines. Every day we have a negative headline. Every day. We have had maybe one day reprieve here and there. So having said that, the macro for me, personally, is more bullish than bearish. So within that macro, I believe that Facebook is one of the winners, meaning if markets rise, Facebook is not going to fall in the long term, midterm, long term, between here and, say, middle of the year, end of the year. So therefore, I was very gutsy and very comfortable selling puts into, or put spreads, depends on the personal preference, into the fear. So having said that, what's the issue here? The issue, the way I understand it, and I'm not an expert, and I'm sure a lot of you are going to correct me on that. Facebook has terms of use. It deals with businesses who use Facebook for money. They pay it a fee to be able to do whatever they do within the confines of those rules. This company, Cambridge, had subscriptions from people who signed off on that. We all click on, yes, I agree. Well, we don't have a choice except to not play whatever they're offering. So they had an offering of sorts. Somebody said, okay, I agree. They mined the data based on those disclosures that the people have opted in. So there was no breach of data. There was no hack. The only thing that was malicious is how Cambridge used the data it obtained legally. So that's where the sticky point comes. Facebook found out whenever, 2015 or whatever, and they punished them however they deemed right and fair at the time, and told them to do something, and Cambridge did or didn't do it. So I guess Facebook is guilty of not, hanging them in town square, so to speak, and making it public at the time. Regardless, Facebook didn't break any rules, didn't misuse any trust. They found out somebody cheating them. So Facebook was I don't know if a victim falls, but they were wronged by this company. And now the headline is muddling this company and Facebook as one and the same, and it's not. Now, Facebook leadership has been silent, little pissed off people. I understand that, but I'd better not hear anything from them than hear somebody smug coming up and say, I did what I did, deal with it. This is what Steve Jobs would have said. Remember Antenna Gate? Okay, so the antenna gets bogged down if you have this kind of case or whatever. Stop crying about it. Call me, I'll send you a free case. I don't think many people are going to leave Facebook, and even if they do, they have billions more. I think people are locked in the Facebook ecosystem, mainly from the pictures. People I know have thousands of pictures on there. What do you do with your pictures after that? They refer to them all the time. They post videos. They do business on it. They're profiting from it. Advertisers are profiting from it. Politicians are profiting from it. Benefiting from it, I should say. So I'm not sure that lynching Facebook and going out and cutting it to a sell, unless you're shorting the markets in general, cutting it to a sell doesn't make sense. What makes sense to me is that it's a valuable asset. You remember Twitter down to $10 or $12? I sold puts in that too for the same reason. Somebody will figure it out. I wrote an article years ago. I said it will take a special kind of idiot to mess up over 1 billion users. And I don't think this team is that big a kind of idiot. Maybe one guy is an idiot, but not the whole team. Having said that, obviously there's risk. Otherwise, there wouldn't have been reward to me. I shared my thesis with you. It's up to you to make your own opinion. It takes both sides to profit. So I don't understand me posting yesterday that I went long Facebook. I was called an idiot. I had a whole bunch of people attack me in social media. I don't understand if somebody has the opposite side of your opinion, that's how you make money. If everybody agrees with your opinion, there's no money to be made. If you want to buy something and everybody agrees with you, who's going to sell it? If you're going to short something, who's going to buy it? So you see how you should just take both sides of the argument. See what fits your thesis and play that. My thesis was bullish overall. Within that, I looked at Facebook. I said, hey, the parameters look pretty good. I'm going to go along this dip, and it paid. So right now I'm long for free in Facebook. For exact trades, that's reserved only to members. So if you want to become a member, we'll go there. If you want to reach me via email, sellspreads@gmail.com. sellspreads@gmail.com, or hit me on social media @RacerNick.